In the pantheon of Puerto Rican boxing greats, names like Felix Tito Trinidad, Wilfredo Gomez, and Carlos Ortiz dominate conversations. Yet, there is one figure who carved his place in history with sheer discipline, humility, and an iron will: Miguel Ángel Cotto Vázquez. Cotto is not just remembered for his record. Though an impressive 41 wins in 47 fights, 33 by knockout, speaks volumes. He is revered for the way he carried himself, embodying the dignity of a proud nation that has always lived and breathed boxing. From the roar of Madison Square Garden to the quiet streets of Caguas, Puerto Rico, Cotto's journey reflects both triumph and tragedy, resilience and rebirth. As of now, Miguel Cotto stands as a retired champion, a businessman, a philanthropist, and a family man. His estimated net worth of around $25 million reflects the rewards of a two-decade career at the top of the sport. But his true legacy lies in being the first Puerto Rican boxer to win world titles in 4 different weight divisions. Early life. Miguel Cotto's story begins far from the tropical island he would one day represent. He was born on October 29, 1980, in Providence, Rhode Island, to Miguel Cotto Sr. and Juana Vázquez. His birth in the continental United States was a product of circumstance. The family soon returned to Puerto Rico, and the boy was raised in Caguas, the city that would forever remain his spiritual home. Cotto was not a naturally gifted athlete in childhood. In fact, he was a bit overweight, shy, and quiet. It was at Bairoa Gym in Caguas where his life's direction shifted. Under the watchful eye of his uncle Evangelista Cotto, Miguel began boxing not with dreams of fame, but simply to lose weight. What started as fitness quickly revealed a natural ferocity and rhythm that would carry him to the world stage. The Cotto family was deeply embedded in boxing. His brother José Miguel Cotto pursued a professional career, while his cousin Abner Cotto also laced up gloves. Boxing was not just a sport. It was a family tradition, almost a destiny. In the amateur ranks, Miguel established himself with precision. His record of 125 wins against 23 defeats was marked by international success. He claimed a silver medal at the 1998 Junior World Championships and went on to represent Puerto Rico in the 2000 Sydney Olympics, where he narrowly missed a medal. These experiences forged not only his technical skills, but also his mental steel, the understanding that victory required patience, sacrifice, and discipline. Personal life. Behind the fierce warrior in the ring was a man of remarkable restraint and privacy. Miguel Cotto never embraced the flamboyant lifestyle that defined many of his contemporaries. Instead, he lived quietly, valuing family above all. Cotto married Melissa Guzman, and together they raised 3 children: Luis, Alondra, and Miguel Cotto III. He also has another daughter, born in 2006 from a previous relationship. To Cotto, his children were not just his joy, but his anchor, grounding him through the pressures of a violent profession. Religion is not something Cotto spoke of often in public, but those close to him describe a man guided by traditional Puerto Rican values: respect for family, humility before God, and a deep sense of loyalty to his community. Outside of the ring, Cotto devoted himself to business and philanthropy. He founded Promotions Miguel Cotto, a boxing promotion company, ensuring that younger Puerto Rican fighters would have opportunities to shine without leaving the island. His nonprofit organization, El Ángel, tackles one of Puerto Rico's pressing issues: childhood obesity. For Cotto, helping children discover the power of physical activity mirrored his own journey, from an overweight boy to a world champion. Professional career. Cotto turned professional in 2001, and almost immediately, fans could sense something special. His style blended relentless aggression with technical sharpness. Early on, he suffered a major scare. A devastating car accident left him with a broken arm, raising doubts about whether he could continue boxing. But Cotto's resilience showed early. He recovered, returned, and climbed the ranks. Light welterweight glory. In 2004, Miguel Cotto captured his first world title, the WBO Light Welterweight Championship, with a sixth-round knockout of Kelson Pinto. This was more than just a victory. It was the moment Puerto Rico crowned its next boxing king. He defended the title 6 times, mowing down challengers with body shots that became his trademark. Welterweight wars. By 2006, Cotto moved up to welterweight, immediately stamping his authority by defeating Carlos Quintana for the WBA welterweight title. His reign included dramatic battles, but one of the darkest nights of his career came in 2008 against Antonio Margarito. After a brutal contest, Cotto suffered his first professional defeat. Controversy later revealed Margarito may have used loaded hand wraps, tainting the loss and deepening Cotto's pain. Yet, even in defeat, Cotto's courage and refusal to quit won him admiration. In 2009, he regained glory by capturing the WBO welterweight title against Michael Jennings. But in November that year, he stepped into the ring with a whirlwind that was Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao overwhelmed him, and Cotto surrendered the belt. Many wondered if he could ever rise again. Light middleweight redemption. He did. In 2010, Cotto moved up again and defeated Yuri Foreman for the WBA light middleweight title at Yankee Stadium. Defenses against Ricardo Mayorga and, most memorably, a rematch against Antonio Margarito restored his confidence. The sight of Cotto defeating Margarito in 2011 felt like poetic justice. Redemption delivered with precision. Then came Floyd Mayweather Jr. in 2012. Cotto lost by unanimous decision, but it was one of Mayweather's toughest fights. Many fans credit Cotto for pushing the undefeated star further than most ever had. Middleweight history. In June 2014, Cotto made history. Against Sergio Maravilla Martinez, he captured the WBC and lineal middleweight titles, becoming the first Puerto Rican boxer to win world championships in 4 weight classes. This victory cemented his status as one of the island's all-time greats. But boxing is merciless. In November 2015, he lost his title to a rising star, Saul Canelo Alvarez, in a bout that symbolized a passing of the torch. The final chapter. Cotto's last world title came in August 2017, when he defeated Yoshihiro Kamigai for the WBO light middleweight championship. 4 months later, on December 2nd, 2017, he fought his final bout against Saddam Ali at Madison Square Garden. Injured and outpointed, Cotto lost, but he bowed out with dignity, announcing his retirement immediately afterward. His final record: 41 wins, 6 losses, 33 knockouts. Numbers that only tell part of the story, for what defined him was not statistics, but courage. Life after boxing: houses, cars, and business. Since retirement, Miguel Cotto has largely withdrawn from the limelight. Unlike many athletes who flaunt lavish lifestyles, Cotto remains reserved. Reports suggest he maintains a comfortable life in Puerto Rico, residing in Caguas, surrounded by family and close friends. While his net worth of around $25 million would certainly afford luxury cars and homes, he does not parade them publicly. Unlike Floyd Mayweather's garage tours, Cotto's possessions remain private. Fans know him for humility. His wealth reflects quiet stability rather than extravagance. Cotto never pursued college. For him, the ring was the classroom, and every sparring session was a lesson. His education came in the form of international tournaments and the grueling amateur circuit, capped by his Olympic appearance. While others pursued degrees, Cotto studied the art of pressure fighting, footwork, and resilience, lessons that would serve him far longer than any textbook. As of today, Miguel Cotto is alive and well. Now 44 years old, he enjoys retirement, balancing his business ventures with family life. His presence in Puerto Rican boxing remains influential, as young fighters often turn to him for guidance. There is no cause of death to report. Instead, there is the story of a man who lived fully, fought bravely, and continues to inspire. Miguel Cotto's legacy goes beyond titles. He was a symbol of Puerto Rico's spirit. Tough, resilient, never backing down even when outmatched. He embodied humility in victory and grace in defeat. Fans will remember his devastating body shots that folded opponents, his willingness to fight anyone. Pacquiao, Mayweather, Canelo, Margarito. His stoic demeanor, rarely trash-talking, always respectful. His redemptive victories that showed a man could rise after heartbreak. Puerto Rico, an island where boxing heroes are cherished like royalty, sees in Cotto a champion who carried their pride with dignity. In gyms across Caguas today, young boxers train beneath posters of Miguel Cotto, dreaming of following his path. And in the eyes of his children, Cotto's greatest victories are not those fought under bright lights, but the quiet moments of being a father, a husband, and a man who never forgot where he came from.